Next question we have is coming from Rockin' in Texas. And the question is, what about stacking 80% Canadian silver? Good question. Thanks for asking. I actually have a little bit of 80% silver right here. I didn't even think to bring it out before starting the video, but it's right here next to me. Got a little bit of 80% silver. And what's interesting about 80% silver is that there are a lot of people out there who seem to be sleeping on the 80% silver. There are a lot of people out there who seem to think that 90% silver is the only way to go if you want to stand a better chance of breaking down premiums. So here we have a couple of, well, these aren't all 80% Canadian, but some of them are. Sent in from John, friend of the channel, CEO of a company called Zapver. Sent in a whole lot more than just 80% silver. Sent in some products from Zapver as well, which I ended up getting a nice big, huge sample box to the P.O. box not too long ago, and I took a couple of those samples and I sent them out to a bunch of VIP Club members. So anybody out there who's not already in the Precious Metals VIP Club, I encourage you to join. Monthly giveaways, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all the videos early and commercial free. I post weekly vlogs, and there's so much more that goes on in the VIP Club. Link in the description. But when it comes to 80% silver, I would say it's probably a really underestimated way to go. Now, I personally don't typically go after 80% silver. It's not what I typically aim for, and you can actually see right here, we have a 1940 10-cent piece, so an 80% silver Canadian dime. And then over here we have a 1944 25-cent piece, so an 80% silver Canadian quarter. And I've always been a pretty big fan of Canadian coins. More specifically, the Maple Leaf and all of the different series that they have, like the Wildlife series, the Birds of Prey series, etc., 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 Creatures of the North. I've always been a fan of Canadian coins. And then when I first started learning a little bit more about 80% Canadian silver, I was like, wow, even Canadian junk silver is incredible. I don't know what it is. Canada just has a knack for coin designs, and evidently that has always been the case, because some of these coins are from the 40s, and it still remains true. Canada has some really cool coins. So not only do they look good, but they could be a really good way of going about getting your hands on some silver for a lower premium. Now, my way of going about doing this typically is with 90% silver, but if you go after 80% silver, you could probably get an even better bang for your buck. So it's definitely something to take into consideration. I'm not against it. I'm definitely for it. It's just not what I'm stacking at this time. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you.